Hello everyone. This question requires us to find the possible values of theta ranging between 0 degrees and 360 degrees, where 0 degrees and 360 degrees are inclusive in an equation 2 cos 2 theta minus 5 cos theta, everything is equal to 4. Now it is very clear that we have a double angle of cos and a single angle of cos. Therefore, to solve that equation, we have to express everything in terms of cosine of an angle theta using a trig identity. Cos of 2 theta is equal to 2 cos squared theta minus a 1. Okay, therefore, we shall have a 2 in the position of cos 2 theta. We are going to substitute 2 cos squared theta minus 1, then minus a 5 cos theta. We are going to take 4 to the left hand side, so minus 4, everything is equal to 0. So we distribute this 2 throughout this bracket, and we shall have 2 times 2, that is a 4 cos squared theta, 2 times negative 1, that is a negative 2, so minus 5 cos theta minus 4, everything is equal to 0. So we collect like terms, so we shall have 4 cos squared theta, then minus 5 cos theta, negative 2 minus 4, that is a negative 6, everything is equal to 0. Now we have a quadratic equation in terms of cosine theta, where a is equal to a 4, b is equal to a negative 5, and c is equal to negative 6. We shall say, if we want to obtain theta, we shall say cos theta is equal to negative of b, then plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c, everything divided by 2a. Okay, so we shall have cos theta is equal to a negative of negative 5, that is a positive 5, plus or minus the square root of negative 5 squared, that is a 25, then plus negative 4 times negative 6, that is a 96. Everything divided by 2 times 4, that is 8. So we shall have cosine of an angle theta as 5 plus or minus 25 plus 96, that is 121. The square root of 121, we shall obtain 11. Everything divided by 8. Now it is clear that we have cos theta as 5 plus or minus 11 out of 8, implying that we shall say either cosine of an angle theta is equal to 5, we pick a positive, divided by 8. So 5 plus 11, that is a 16. 16 divided by 8, we shall have a 2. But from the definition of cosine, cosine lies between negative 1 and a positive 1. But the above, we have a 2, implying that we are going to discard that, okay? So we have or cosine theta is equal to 5 minus 11, everything divided by 8. And this is equal to 5 minus 11, that is a negative 6, divided by 8. So we have cos theta as negative 6 divided by 8. By 2, we have a negative 3. By 2, we have a 4. Now we need to identify the quadrant where cosine theta is negative. When we draw our unity circle like that, it is clear that in the first quadrant, cos, sine, and tan are positive, meaning that we cannot find cosine theta there. In the second quadrant, only sign is positive and the rest are negative, implying that the first value of theta is going to lie in the second quadrant. Now, in the third quadrant, only tan is positive, implying that cosine theta also is a what? In negative. Let's go to the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, cosine is a boss. So cosine is a positive, meaning that for this question, cosine is not going to lie there, implying that we are expecting two values of theta in the second quadrant and in the third quadrant. So to obtain theta, we are going to introduce an arbitrarily acute angle alpha, and we are going to say cos of an angle alpha is equal to, we are going to ignore this negative and we are going to have 3 out of 4. So alpha is equal to cosine of an angle, cosine of inverse of 3 out of 4. So alpha is equal to the cos inverse of 3 out of 4, we shall have it as 41.41 degrees. Now, remember our interest is to obtain a theta, okay? So we know that alpha plus a theta, everything is equal to 180 degrees. Reason being, alpha and theta are angles on a straight line. So we shall say theta is equal to 180 degrees minus alpha. So the first value of theta is going to be equal to 180 degrees minus 41.41 degrees. And the theta is going to be equal to 138.59. These are what? Degrees. Let us find the second value of theta. So the second value of theta, it is going to run from this point up to the third quadrant. Okay, so it is clear that to obtain this value of theta, we shall have theta equal to 180 degrees plus alpha. So theta is equal to 180 degrees plus alpha is 41.41 degrees, implying that theta is equal to 221.41, and these are degrees. So the expected value of values of theta are 138.59, these are degrees, and 221.41, these are also what? Degrees. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to